some positives, I guess, in some respects. You guys just never have any quit in you. What does it say about this team and kind of about this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think the resiliency in us is awesome. How we shake back. We don't get down on ourselves. Our first 3 drives, we didn't do anything, right? The next 7, we come out and we put ourselves in really good field position, either scoring or doing whatever we can, moving the ball. And it says a lot about the offense, how we're shaking back. We're not letting one drive, one bad play kind of define us or stop us. We're just going to move on to the next.
Obviously, you want to compete in everything you do, but from a receiver standpoint, you look at last year, Brody King got a lot of reps, and we see what Christian's doing now. I know he's on scholarship now, but from a receivers room standpoint, how much of it, not a chip on your shoulder, but how motivated is that to know that, hey, Leach is going to play whoever's performing, doesn't matter if they're a walk-on or a scholarship?
I love that about Coach Leach. He plays best players. It's a meritocracy. Whoever works best, does the hard, does the most, performs the best on the field. That's what he's gonna put out there. He doesn't have any biases, or he doesn't prefer other players over others. It's whoever deserves it, he's gonna put out there. Like the guys you mentioned, they've been busting their tails, doing a great job, and they've got their chances and done really well, which is awesome. I'm happy for them.
Is anything Christian doing surprising you, or did you see that coming the way he's practicing?
It doesn't surprise me at all. In the off season, we were working out all the time together. Throwing extra balls, running routes, and I mean he's always working, always done the most, and I'm proud of him.
Jaden Wallace doesn't have any 100-yard games this year. Is that just a factor of more depth at receiver and more guys to spread the ball around to, or do you think he maybe hasn't taken the steps on expected?
I mean, we're not worried about statistics. I mean, as you can see how our offense is doing, as a whole, I mean, we almost had almost 500 yards against Arkansas. I know we definitely did that last year. So yeah, we're not worried about numbers, statistics like that. But, as a group, we're performing at a way higher level overall. Wally's having a great year. He's doing well. And that's how we're doing. As a group, as a unit, performing a lot better, and that's what we're happy with.
When you guys have these close losses, I mean, as a leader on the team, how do you prevent that from becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy? Like, well, here we go again. How do you get these guys to kind of focus on finishing the game?
First, I mean, it's a 24-hour rule for us. From the game, we look at our mistakes, we try to change and do what we can. But then you got to move on. You can't let one game beat you twice. It's a really big thing. You got to be able to move on to the next, just shake back. You got to fall back into training during the week. You just got to prove it to yourself that we're ready. We're ready to win this next game. Believe in yourself, and just all you got to do is kind of focus on the next one. Can't look in the mirror.
What do you see from studying Auburn secondary? What sticks out to you about them?
They're a physical team for sure. That's something to kind of stand on, just like one of their foundations. They're physical, they're strong, play hard. I definitely respect them. There's really good players in the back end.
Middle of the year, some people were wondering if Will was going to be the guy. Nobody's asking us questions anymore. How do you feel about how he has performed here down the middle of the season and appears to be playing his best football?
I'm proud of him, definitely. I mean, like you said, that's all the noise. They're saying that. Everyone in the locker room, on the team, kind of who matters in our group, we all believed him the entire time, and that's our guy we're riding with. So it's just good to kind of see him finally get the recognition from everyone else, because he's a ball player, and like how he's been playing lately, lights out. It's awesome. I'm happy for him.
Has he improved his ping pong game?
No, that's one phase. Yeah.
When you look at obviously a lot of these guys are receivers, and I know you mentioned that you may come back next year too. A lot of this same group's going to be back next year, but kind of looking ahead to some of those freshman guys, you get a look at any of those freshman receivers that are expected to redshirt. Anybody kind of catching your attention?
Oh yeah, I mean you got Teddy Knox, you got Antonio, they play real well. You got Jacoby Moore. All 3 of those guys are really athletic, play hard. They're making plays out here, doing kind of whatever they can. I'm excited to get in the off season, the weight room with them, work with them, and just kind of see what they can be, because I think they're really going to be key players for us.
With you having another COVID year, you plan on coming back next year?
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm leaning that way.